Hi, and thank you for choosing our product. In this video, we'll walk you through how to use this template step by step. To make things easier, we've added chapter markers so you can quickly jump to the parts you need. Enjoy the video! The vision board sheet is your space to dream big. This is the page where you'll gather all your key goals and dreams for the year ahead. It's a space to add images you truly want to achieve. You'll also start by setting the year you're focusing on. Changing the year is simple. Just double-click on the field, delete the previous year, and type in the current one. Next, it's time to add your goals. Anywhere you see the word Custom, double-click and replace it with your own specific goal, whether it's something personal, professional, or simply an experience you'd love to have. You can also add images next to each goal to bring your vision to life. The recommended image size is 1080 by 1350 pixels, 4:5 format. This helps fill the cell neatly and keeps everything looking clean and well balanced. To insert an image into a cell, click on the cell where you want the photo to go, then head to the top menu and choose Insert, Image. Insert an image in the cell. From there, select your image from your computer and it will appear right inside the cell. Once you've added your goals and visuals, your vision board is complete. It's your personal space for dreaming big and a daily reminder of what you want to make happen this year. This is your main goals breakdown, the place where you take each of your big goals and turn it into a clear plan of action. Here you can list all the goals that require a proper action plan. There's space for up to 10 goals, each with its own section. You have the space to add an image and the goal underneath, just like in the vision board sheet. To add an image, the process is the same. Click on the cell, go to Insert, Image. Insert image in cell and choose a photo from your computer. The description field works just like the goal one. Double-click and type in your own words. On the right-hand side, you'll find two date fields. One for your start date, when you plan to begin working on that goal, and one for your end date, when you'd like to have it completed. To edit the date, simply double-click on the cell. A small calendar will appear, and you can choose any date you like. Underneath the dates, there's a status field with a drop-down menu. To update your status, simply click on the small arrow. The drop-down will open, and you can just pick the one that best reflects where you are right now in the process. Lastly, below the status, there's a space where you can add a link. This can be anything that supports or inspires your goal, a helpful resource, a motivational video, a mood board, or even just something that reminds you why you started. To add a link, hover your mouse over the link icon, then click on the pencil icon for Edit Link. Then, quite simply, you paste the link here and click Apply. And that's it. Just below, you'll find the fields where you can map out your plan, the steps you need to take in order to reach your goal. To fill them in, simply double-click on each cell and type in your own steps. And right underneath those, there's space to write down the specific actions you'll take to move each step forward. Next to each action, there's a date field where you can set your deadline. To do that, just double-click on the cell and pick a date from the calendar that pops up. In the steps to reach the goal and action sections, we've added extra rows to give you plenty of space, especially if you prefer to break things down in more detail. To keep the layout clean and easy to read, we've hidden the extra rows by default. Now, I'll unhide them to show you when you fill in your steps how to hide them. It's really easy to do. Just click on the first empty row, then hold down the Shift key and click on the last empty one. After that, right-click and choose Hide Rows from the menu. That's it. Things will instantly look much neater. And if you ever want to bring them back, simply click on the little arrows next to the hidden rows and they'll reappear. When you complete a task you've set for yourself, simply use the checkbox to mark it as done. This will automatically cross it out, making it easy to see which tasks are finished and which ones still need your attention. As you start ticking off the steps, you'll notice a progress bar that updates automatically. It shows you, in percentage, how much you've completed. It's a great way to stay on track and see your effort building up over time. And just here, there's a space where you can add any extra notes, thoughts, or reminders, perhaps a few words about why this goal matters so much to you. That way, if things get a bit tough along the way, you'll have something to look back on to remind yourself why it's worth keeping going. Now we're moving on to the next sheet, life goals. This sheet includes 8 life categories to get you started, but they're fully customizable. Feel free to change them and make them more relevant to your own life. To personalize them, simply double-click on the existing text, delete it, and type in the category you want to focus on. Each life category has its own section where you can set individual goals, things you want to achieve in that specific area of your life. These don't need to be broken down into steps or detailed action plans. For example, under personal growth, your goal might be, read 12 books this year. There's also a field where you can add a link, and it works in exactly the same way as in the main goal sheet. Just hover your mouse over the icon, click the edit button, paste your link, and hit apply. That can be something useful, inspiring, or supportive related to the goal you've set. You'll also find a start date, an end date, and a status field. To choose the dates, simply double-click on the cell to open the calendar and select the time frame in which you'd like to complete your goal. The status is selected from a drop-down menu. Just click the small arrow and choose the option that best reflects your current progress. Once a goal is fully completed, you can select Achieved from the drop-down menu, and the row will automatically cross itself out. It's a clear and satisfying way to see what you've already accomplished. Now we've come to the final sheet, Dashboard. This sheet is fully automated and you don't need to fill in anything manually. All the data here updates on its own based on what you've entered in the other sheets. It's important to note that this sheet works entirely through formulas, so please avoid typing or editing anything inside it. Doing so may accidentally break the formulas and stop parts of the dashboard from working properly. If that ever happens, don't worry. There's a section at the end of the video where we explain exactly what to do in case of errors or broken formulas and how to restore your template safely. Now, let me first walk you through what you'll find here. Let's start with the calendar. At first, all the boxes will show 0. As you begin completing your goals, a small number will appear in the bottom right corner of each month, showing how many goals you've fully achieved during that period. It's a simple but powerful way to track your momentum throughout the year. By the end of the year, you'll be able to look back and see which months were your most productive and which ones felt a bit slower. To the left of the calendar is a summary section that shows today's date and current month, the total number of goals, combined from both the main goals breakdown and life goals sheets, and how many goals are. Not started, in progress, on hold, cancelled and achieved. Just below that, you'll see a chart and a progress bar focused on your main goals. In the centre of the chart, you'll see a number that shows your overall progress in percentage. If you want a more detailed view, including how much is still left to complete, simply click on the chart and then hover your mouse over the grey area. This will show you the percentage that's still remaining. Important note for mobile users: some chart features may not work the same on mobile devices. For example, you might not see the percentage number in the centre, and tapping the chart won't display any details. To make it visible, we recommend resizing the chart so that the number in the centre can be seen. You can do this both on a computer and on your phone. Just tap or click on the chart, grab one of the corners and drag to make it smaller. Once it's resized, you can tap and drag the chart to reposition it wherever it works best for you. To the right of the chart, you'll find a breakdown of each individual goal, and by clicking on a specific one, you'll see its own completion percentage. At the very bottom of the dashboard is the section called Progress in Different Areas of Life. On the left, there's a chart showing your overall progress across all life categories, including your main goals. Just like with the chart above, you'll see your progress percentage in the centre. If you click on the chart and hover over the grey area, you'll also see how much is still left to complete. On the right, you'll see a detailed breakdown. At the top, it reflects your main goals. Below that, each of your life categories is listed separately. For each one, you'll see how many total goals you've set, how many haven't been started yet, how many are in progress, how many are currently on hold, how many you've cancelled, and how many you've achieved. On the far right, each life category has its own progress bar, showing your percentage complete, a great visual reminder to help keep you motivated. When you're ready to start a new planning period, we recommend going to the README sheet and clicking the New Template button. This will give you a clean version to work from, and you won't need to reset anything manually. Downloading a new copy also ensures you're always using the latest version of the template. If we release an updated version with new features or improvements, that's how you'll get access. And if you want to stay up to date, make sure to follow us on Instagram. That's where we announce version updates and share other important information about our products. You can also use the New Template button if something in your current file isn't working and you need to start fresh. If you make a small mistake and catch it early, the Undo button will usually solve the problem. And if you realize too late or have already closed the file, there's still a way to fix things. Go to File, Version History, see Version History, find a version where everything was still working, and click Restore this version. This will bring the template back to how it was on that day, fully functional, with any errors automatically removed. From there, you can simply continue using it as normal. And that's it. Thanks for watching until the end. If there's still something you're unsure about, feel free to reach out. You'll find links to our website and socials in the description. And if this video was helpful, we'd really appreciate a like or comment. Your feedback helps us keep improving our products and support.